There we are. We're off. Okay, cutie pie. You okay, okay. Sugar pie. My babes. We'll have some money on in a bit. They're not sat waiting, they never do. But that's okay. Okay. It is. I'll just chit and chat with you, Poppy Lulus. Well, you're comfortable, baby. Mm. Oh, I'm doing that wrong. Never mind. Hey. I'll put my flipping. I haven't. Never mind. They're gonna talk to me. Say hello. Then I can say hello back. Hello, hello, hello. Speak to me. Nobody's talking, Poppy, tonight. Would like me talking to you and you talking back. Oh, I've got a freeze up here. What the heck? Blooming heck. Why is it not cooperating? Oh, come on. Well, if you are watching this and you can hear me, for some unknown reason, everything is frozen up and I can't get in or out of anything. So I may just have to reboot, which takes a few minutes, so bear with me, please. I just don't know why suddenly we're frozen up. But we have. Oh, come on. No, nothing's happening. Can't even click it off. Ah, can I? Oh, am I? Hiya, thank you for waiting. I'm just having a bit of a happening with my PC. Everything froze up. No, I'm fine. I haven't got to restart, Chuck. It's all right now. It's freed itself up. Hiya, Emma. Bless you. Is he going to phone you? Okay, Chuck. Well, hope he's feeling better. Hiya, Mark and Mark. And hiya, Debbie. Welcome, everybody. As I say, don't need to restart now. Yeah, I couldn't get out of it anything at all, but it's all come back on its own. So I'm just what I was trying to do is get into my YouTube. Right, done it. It's done it this time. I wanted to get into my YouTube if I could on my live so that I can go and get rid of any riffraff that come on. So I've done it now. It's not let me do that for what, 3 weeks ish. I've not been able to go onto my YouTube while I've had StreamYard up. But I haven't passed, so I thought I'd just give it another try this week, and it's let me do it this week after it decided to freeze and then unfreeze. But I get that a lot. I don't know whether it's area. We just had a stack of new houses built literally at the end of our garden. It's like a small field, and it's just been filled with properties. It was lovely when we come here. It was lovely and quiet, and you got a nice bit of green on it. People you saw with dogs walk, walkers, people walking with the dogs. It was lovely. And then 2 summers ago, it was sold, and with bad diggers and heavy traffic, from beginning. Hello, Popcorn. Riffraff. Yeah, I do get riffraff on here. Hi, Lorna. Do you think, Mark, they all want to be near me? Well, I'm afraid if they knew me, they probably wouldn't. Because I can be a miserable old bugger. I don't know. No, it's just been heavy machinery, and they've got the diggers and the, what they call it, ground movers and God only knows where else. And it was all through. I mean, let's face it, we don't get long summers here. And you just have to grab it while you can. Hiya, Colette. Welcome, Chuck. And the first bit of nice weather we get where I can actually sit in the garden and enjoy. And then you've got big diggers going off, or you've got big tractors going around, and bang, clatter, bang, clatter, bang, clatter. So, and you can't sit in the garden and enjoy it. Who does better than this? What do you mean by that, Mark? I don't understand. Do better than what? It's a good size bigger than a paddock. It's the farmer that lives down that way, around a bit. He sold this land. We originally thought it council, and then we got a meeting that we had to attend in Hi-O, hallowed Queen, welcome. We had to go to just a meeting. They showed you all plans what they got for this piece of land, and it didn't look too bad. So we weren't really very happy about it, but there really wasn't anything that we could complain about, if you know what I mean, because the way it had been planned out and drawn out, and there were a big drawing on all with our numbers on, our house numbers on the bottom bit, and then where all these new properties were going to be. They were talking about 400 properties on this land. And I mean, I'm thinking, where the hell are going to put 400? You know, because I mean, but they're tiny. And when I say tiny, they're not very big at all, really tiny inside. All right, Chuck. Well, I hope you're feeling better, Emma. Take care, darling. And they're not building what they said they were building, where they said they were building. But apparently, on inquiries, our next door neighbour in Harry, my Harry, a bit nosy, so they would ask questions and find out what the hell's going on. Let me tell you, the original builders that were working on there, they just seem to come to a standstill. We don't really know why, but anyway, they decided they got a different building contractors in. Somebody else bought the property off the original guy that bought it, and he's changed things around. But we didn't get to see, and we knew about it because we had letters again from parish council, and we could go up to parish council and talk to anybody that we wanted. But all they were, our parish council, and I don't mean this in a nasty way, because just bear in mind I'm 70 myself, so I'm no young chick, but they're all people like me. Parish council, they should be a bit younger at least, and be able to do a bit more. I don't know. I just think it's ridiculous that you've got parish councillors in the 70s and 80s, and that is literally it. There were 3 of them. Two men. Oh no, 1 man and 2 women. And they live on road in area, obviously. They've probably lived here a long, long while, but they just accepted everything. And they shouldn't have done that, because originally, the way it was going to be, there wasn't going to be actually a property at the end of our garden. There was going to be one at the end of Paul's next door, and where ours was going to be a big cul-de-sac, like the turn of the cul-de-sac. So there's going to be a bungalow there and a bungalow there. So Paul were going to get in a bungalow at the end of his garden, so nothing big, in front of his garden. And same with Mick next door, he were having a bungalow at the end of his, We've got a bungalow at the end of ours. Well, it's 2 actually, 2 bungalows, semis. They were all detached bungalows, by the way, on original plan that we saw. Anyway, we've got a bungalow at the end of ours, but Paul next door's got a great big building in front of his, and Mick, half of his has got a big building, and next door neighbour, he's got a big building, and Simon's next one on, which is Paul's lad, and he's going divvy, he's been to council. JJ next door to Mick, he's been to council. I can't see that they're going to be able to talk about it now. They've built the buggers. They're going to leave them, aren't they? Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't want to be anything. I wouldn't want anything to do with it, because you're always going to get somebody that's not happy. Which, there's a lot of us. I wouldn't kick up much of a stink. My biggest worry, my biggest upset was the racket that was being made through summer months where I couldn't sit in garden and enjoy nice weather or anything. Well, builders are going to make a lot of noise. I know they don't have much choice in the fact that the big machines that they're using and what have you, but at the same time, it was just so peaceful when we come here. We thought we'd just dropped on nice. Yeah. Well, as I say, I don't think even if we'd have known that we're changing the layout of everything, if we'd have complained at the time, I don't think it would have made any difference, to be honest. They're not bothered about what we think. I mean, even now, if you've got a next door neighbour that's building an extension outside of yours, you used to have a right to light years ago. You don't get that now. You can't have you've no right to light like you used to have. Sounds weird, I know, but that's true, that. But, I mean, I'm not going to complain about really is because they're not right in our face here. They are poles, they are next door but one, but we've been lucky in that respect. But they are tight up to fence, literally tight up to fence. The one good thing that's come out of this changeover from our point of view is that originally there was going to be a ginnel all the way down at the end of our garden and at the end of the new build gardens, which meant that the kids round about, and believe you me, there are a lot of them with these track bikes, off-road bikes. Hiya, Bobby. How you doing, Chuck? So we've had a lot of that through the last couple of 3 summers. Every time police come out, we don't call police, we don't bother. I don't waste my time and my breath. But somebody calls police out every time, and they come and they take the bikes away. But next week they've got another. We don't get them back from police, but they've got another. And then we've got a thing come through on, as I said it before, I think probably you all get similar. We've got like Rhodesia neighbour next door online, that's like a community thing. But I know they do it all over the country for different areas. And the Rotherham Council, listen at me, Bassett Law District Council has said that they're going to start putting bobbies on beat again. Yeah, right. So, they've said this before. We had bobbies on beat. In fact, we got chocolate laughs because they walked past house on other side of the road. And I says to Harry, I says, I don't believe I'm seeing this. He says, what's up? I said, 2 bobbies, a policeman and a policewoman walking past across the road, just on beat. You know how they do saunter along. And that were it. So once, and that were it. So much for bobbies on beat. I mean, a lot of building at this end of it. Most of the building is finished now. They've moved down the field a little bit, but also that field at the bottom, it floods. And excuse me, I shall be love to see what they do with that bottom end because they can't build on it. Next across on this side on our road, people that live like adjacent to that field, their garden swamp. Now we don't get that quite that bad, but if we have really heavy rain, up to our fence and poles next door on our side, it dips a bit our lawn, and we've got a huge big puddle, huge. And for a bit of fun, I bought some of them little yellow rubber ducks that you can get in for kids for bath. And I put them on garden when Paul were coming one day, and I said, "Hey, Paul, what do you think to new pond? We've got a duck pond." And it's been a laughing joke ever, it's just been a standing joke ever since. That yeah, they're going to get more than a bloody pond. Whereabouts are you, Mark, then? Because you're Lincolnshire, aren't you? We're actually classed as Nottinghamshire Worksop. We're Nottinghamshire here. And we're right on border with South Yorkshire, which is Dinnington. I think Woodsets comes under same as us, Worksop. But it's funny because we've got a Sheffield postcode, we've got a Worksop phone number, and they have as well, but they've got they're actually under South Yorkshire. Well, it's only something recent that they've been. I think it was beginning of this week. No, this week. This is beginning of week, silly moo. Beginning of last week when it came up on I get emails through from them, and from the actual website. Every now and again I get something through, and it comes through on there that they were talking about it because they've been laughing about it around here. They put some new waste bins in. I'm talking about like on streets, roundabout apparently. I think as much for poop as anything else. And North Highcombe, that's Lincoln. That's where my nephew lives, or lived. I don't know whether he still does. I don't have what to do with family down there, but they were living at Highcombe, at Lincoln. So I know where North Highcombe is, yeah, because we went to their house. But is it Domino's? Great big Domino's there, and I forgot what they call the thing. Like a Premier Inn thing. Holiday Inn, is it? Something like that. Yeah, I know North Highcombe. That's where Andrew lives, my nephew, or lived. And my brother were down there. Presumably his wife still is there. He passed away apparently a few years ago. We got to hear about it 3 weeks after the funeral. Oops. But there we go. It's the kind of thing that happens in families. And we've got Canal End at literally other side of where they built them houses. There's only like a bit of this strip of field here, and then there's like a little bit of a cul-de-sac where the blokes just put a load of like static. They're not caravans, they're chalets. They're really nice ones. They've just done it all out because it used to be years ago. It used to be all statics, and they all got a garden and everything. They actually lived there. Then they had to get rid of them all. Hiya, Chris. Welcome, Chuck. They had to get rid of them all, these statics, because it was against law apparently, for whatever reason. And and I think somebody bought that piece of land off him. They've done it all out. They've put all proper gas and electrics and parking area, like a proper asphalt and a proper stand for caravans. Chalets, sorry. They're little chalets. They're nice. It's really nice down there. But it's just in the wrong place. I wouldn't have one around Worksop. Certainly wouldn't have one around here. We wouldn't even bring our caravan home and have it on from, because kids around here are just dreadful. We don't have kids up at Top End. There's hardly any children up this end at all. They're all bottom end and they're all rough uns. But apparently we have been informed that Bassett Law's getting it sorted out, and with the cooperation of the police, are getting them all sorted out down there, because there's all sorts going off down that bottom end of the village. There's always an ambulance going down and somebody's been stabbed, or we don't get it up here. I mean, it's a lovely village normally, just our end is, it's lovely. I won't complain about it up here. It's just when kids come. I mean, it chucked a stone at our front door, broke with double glazed pane, but with no idea. Well, with an idea who the group of kids were, but we didn't know who threw the stone. And so Harry just turned it the other way around so that the broken glass was on the inside and not on the outside, because we didn't want postman or anybody else getting cut on our door. And I said, well, I'm not paying for a new one yet. Hopefully they'll all be gone by the time we get round to putting a new door in. But he's got something going. Harry's got something going with. There is a couple of double glazing places around us, and one of them they just supply, and they also get all the old stuff back and into skips. And Harry's been down a few times and got different doors that's been any good. Where his front bits of extension is built with like garage and a little thingy at end here for a second-hand door, and they do job. They're lockable, so you know. But it's nice round here if you don't have to think about kids. I mean, we've got kids here. Simon and JJ, they both got kiddies, although JJ's a very, very young. They've got a newish baby. Simon's kids now, they're growing up, and they're good kids. You know, they're not naughty kids. Not like from them down bottom end at village. But they're kids. They're only kids we've got up here. So anyway, enough about me moaning on about my village. Village idiot here, sat here. I don't know. I wonder if we'll get Percy tonight. And Trav. Who else did? Adrian. We didn't get Adrian either, did we? Bless him. I don't know whether Lou will come on. Oh, what else have we got? Percy. We said Percy, didn't I? You're lurking, are you? Lurking. Rhodesia. Just spelt like the one in Russia. In Africa. R-H-O-D. Rhodesia. S-I-A. Rhodesia. Yeah, it's a nice little village. And I had never heard of it until, I worked shopping workshop for donkey's years, but I'd never heard of Rhodesia, and it's just outside at flipping A57. You are the lurkers, are you? All right. You've not had school pictures from your kids? 2000. I don't think they're doing them, are they, because of this? It's all to do with COVID thing, isn't it? I don't know. I might be wrong about that, but lurking marks, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think. Now then, my daughter showed me a photo of Tom last week before last, and it's first one, and it was in his uniform, but I don't know whether it's something that she's took or what, but it was in his school uniform. But our Tom's, I can't wait to see her tomorrow. He's should be getting his hiya Daniel, welcome Chuck, nice to see you. He's getting his results from his what they call it. What do they call it? First, they're not his GCSEs. There is other ones. The ones before that. What do they call it now? It's like a trial run, isn't it? Before they take the actual one. Oh, you're bringing Kate. You can come if you like. Hiya, Cal. What do they call it when they're taking exams before the proper ones? Year before. Mocks, that's it. Mock exams. Well, he's getting his results this week. Oh, she said he was getting it last week, I should say. I'm hoping she knows this week to tell me. He wants to go to university. He's going on to college and then on to uni, if he can. Doing the 3 sciences. Wow, he's clever though. Can't take that away from lad. He's a clever lad, and he loves school. He always has. He wants to be a dentist, of all things. I can't think of anything worse than playing around in somebody's mouth. Umpteen mouths. Who's got a new job? You've got a new job. Oh, that's good if you've got a new job. Well, there's 10 in. So if you'd like to start, we'll do the quiz. I'll get cracking with it and see how we go. Oh, Dean's not in. Dean won it last week, didn't he? So I thought he might be here. You've got a new job. Good. Lovely. Always nice to hear when somebody's got themselves, got what they're going for. That's lovely. So I think if he does come, Dean, he'll jump in. So are you all ready? We're in Rhodesia, yes. Yeah, we're actually in Rhodesia. Come down the... You've got the A57 bypass that takes you to... eventually to Big 4 Lane ends at top of there. My memory's just dreadful these days. I know where I mean, but I can't tell you where I mean. Oh dear. But it's Lincoln bypass. It's A1 anyway. It brings you to A1 outside the workshop there. And then you, instead of going into workshop, you go on to bypass. You turn left onto bypass from thing and brings you to Sainsbury's roundabout. You go right round, you go right to the roundabout, and then it's just a little mini roundabout for pub, straight forward there, another little mini roundabout, and you take your right at your left, and it brings you alongside at Canal, and you come over the bridge, and that's it, you're in Rhodesia. Just a little quaint little village, really. Well, it would be if we've got quaint little kids, but we aren't, not down at bottom end anyway. Oh dear. Okay. So are we wanting a quiz? You want to play? You want to play quizzes? You know it well, do you? You know what? I thought you'd have had a right field day in that before they built all of it, because there were no done on it. It was just left to grass, and people used to walk the dogs all over it. You could have had a right good go in there. What a shame. But of course, it's all dug over now. I wonder sometimes if they might have found anything worth having in there, but you never know, do you? So we're going for a quiz, are we? Are we going for a quiz? You don't have to if you don't want to, or you can if you do want to. My books falling to bits, let me tell you. Right, let's see how many attempts the answering of these questions. Then, number one: how many kings separate Henry I from Edward I? Yeah, that's just it. That's just it, Mark. Definitely. But having said that, there were a lot of people walking on there. Didn't know where you could take a shortcut to. I don't think off there now. We did actually think that there were police helicopter putting down to land on there. There'd been an accident on A50, just on bypass here, a bad accident, and a helicopter were looking for somewhere to land. And they ended off, they blocked all the road off so a helicopter could come down and land on side of the road. At side of where accident were, because there was just nowhere else safe, and they couldn't on here now because of all this lot. And it's a quagmire, as I say, at bottom end at field, so don't know. So we've got, let me see, not, oh, we've put that. Chris, well done. 5 is the correct answer. Let's have Chris on the move. Okay. Who composed the music for Slumdog Millionaire? Who composed the music for Slumdog Millionaire? Well, it doesn't matter, Chris, does it? It's there. You got it. It was the right guess. You can always Google, though. So who composed the music for Slumdog Millionaire? Any ideas? Well done, Mark. Yes, it did. So that's Mark Link. Well done, Mark. Why was the tennis player Gorgeous Gussie forenamed? I've not given you all a name, actually. It says, why was the tennis player Gorgeous Gussie Moran so called? Hi, Rachel. Welcome to my channel. Please join in if you feel like it. Just a fun quiz, and you can Google answers. We don't mind. It's all good fun. That question again is, why was the tennis player Gorgeous Gussie Moran so called? She was pretty. Nope. No. That's not the answer. No, nothing to do with glamour. Think about what lady tennis players wear. See if that gives you any ideas. Hiya, Trev. Okay, Chuck. So the question is again, why was the tennis player Gorgeous Gussie Moran so called? Not to do with fashion. Yes, well done, Hello Queen. It was indeed. She wore frilly knickers. Yes, well done. Yes, she wore frilly knickers. When was the Festival of Britain? When was the Festival of Britain? Come on, you lad, you probably know these. Miss Percy knows the answer to these. He's usually red hot on history. Wow, well done. It was indeed 1951. Next question. How many passenger capsules are there on London Eye? How many passenger capsules are there on London Eye? If Trevor sticks his head out a window, he can count them for you as they're going past. Not 25, no. Look at this lady. She's smoking hot. Well done, Hello Queen. Dead on. Right, here we. Who wrote the 16th century philosophical work Utopia? I'll read it again. Who wrote the 16th century philosophical work Utopia? That bloke that peed on his toe. Right, who we got first? Mark Link got that one first. It was indeed Thomas More. Right. I've got to make sure I'm reading this right because I pronounce everything backwards and forwards. Meanability. Tell you. Meanability was the English writer's Cornish home. Was which English writers? I'll spell it for you. Menabily. Mena or Menabily was which English writer's Cornish home? You didn't need to spell it out for me, Chris. I got you. Honestly. Really, what's it sitting back here? Well, it don't matter where it's sitting, is it? You got there quick enough. No, not Keats. Sorry. I've got a little poppy on my knee, by the way, peeps. I'm sorry, did I disturb you? Yep, I'll give you that. Mark Link. Mark Link got that, Daphne de Marais. Which UK, excuse me, which UK jazz singer was born, Clementina Dinah Campbell, I should say. Which UK jazz singer was born Clementina Dinah Campbell? You need to see Poppy. Can they see you for a minute? Because they've not seen you for a while. Oh, this, look, she's half asleep. Come on, baby. That's all right. They wanted to see you. Yeah, that's right. It is Cleo Lane. Well done. Hello, Queen again. What woodpecker is the biggest, the green or the great spotted? It's the first time she's been on my knee for the last 2 or 3 days. She's been all her dad. Tomorrow will be a different story because it's Mummy's shopping day. Soon as she sees my shoes, in fact, she looks to me getting me good clothes on. She knows as soon as I've got my decent clothes on that I'm going out. And when shoes go on, that's it. Let me see who got that right first. Lorna. Well done, Lorna. It is green. Lorna was the first one. Anybody that's not quite sure, by the way, of how it works, please make sure at the top of your chat you go to live chat, not top chat. You must be on live chat because otherwise it'll leave you, you'll have a bit of a time difference, if you know what I mean. It lags behind a little bit. And I have to put whatever name comes up first on my screen, even though you've all got same time. I mean, Lorna, Chris, Daniel have all got theirs on 8:17 p.m. Lorna's was the first one that comes up, so I have to take, to keep it fair, I have to take the first one that comes on my screen. On your own screen, it might be your own name, if you know what I mean. So just making that clear so that everybody understands how it works. I do try to keep it fair. You know, all this money when they end a game, you have to keep it fair, don't you? Right. Whose pet chihuahua has authored its own memoirs? Whose pet chihuahua has authored its own memoirs? You're going back to sleep. Chewbacca. You actually believe that it wrote it itself, did you? I think probably Ona does as well. So does anybody have a clue? Not Anne Martin, no. Her name, it's a her. Her name sounds like a place you might like to stay. That's a clue for you. Her name is a place that you might like to stay. Not Susan Stanford. Uggy. No, not Uggy, whoever Uggy is. Scooby-Doo. No, it's a real person. Honestly. The trouble with the question is that it doesn't give you the name of the book that it supposedly penned, otherwise you'd be able to get to know the actual owner of it. That's why I gave you another clue. It's probably a place that you would like to stay. Not Barbara Woodhouse, no. She's very well known. I don't really know. She's more a socialite, I think, than anything else that I can think of. She probably thinks she's more like, queen of whatever. But if I remember rightly, she did actually do a show where she had to try doing different jobs for a day. Does that help? Like working in a farm, cleaning, mucking out, and I think other one working in a fish shop, doing fish and chips or something. I can't remember. I didn't watch it all, but that's one of the things that I remember her doing on UK TV. No, that's not helped you. Not Anne Widdecombe, no. No, she's not English. That is a good thing. She's not English. She's a US lady. I would call her more a socialite than anything, but a young socialite. Nobody? I'm going to give it you then. The answer to that, no. No, not Suzanne Summers. The answer to the question was Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton Hotel, somewhere you'd like to stay. So nobody gets that point. Oh, Daniel, just come over. I've said it. Paris Hilton, I'll give you. Can't really, can I? Can I? No, it weren't. It weren't up when I said it, so I can't really. Which European football club did Bobby Robson manage twice? Did he? Right, Daniel, I'm giving you a point. I'll give it you that 1 point. I were difficult. I didn't know what to do there. But yeah, you've got your point. Yeah, I've given it you, Daniel. Which got distracted back at Carol's Allcraft's TikTok? What's that? Not Liverpool, no. Which European football club did Bobby Robson manage twice? Not Liverpool. I would go as far as to say it's not blooming English either. Not Middlesbrough, not Real Madrid, no. I don't actually know where this place is, but it's all I've got for not Barcelona. I don't know. I'm going to have to Google to find out where this place is, because you might be close enough to it and I don't know. So just bear with a second. Let me just find out where this place is. All right, okay. I got it. I got it. So oh, right, yeah. Yeah, Mark's got that. Lincolnshire. It's in the Netherlands. So Mark's got that one. Right. You see, don't give you that in actual book. And I thought, well, you might be getting it right area, and I don't know. In fact, if I'd have seen that from Mark, I would have not known that were right. I'd have just carried on. Waiting, and I don't know. What is the title of North Korean leader Kim Il-sung? What is the title of North Korean leader Kim Il-sung? And it's Il-sung, S-U-N-G. They have some weird names over there, don't they? Well, actual book isn't that actual. It's not factual, is it? That's for sure. No fufuwakineth. Isn't that word? Factual. Factual. That's the one, Mark. Well done. Eternal President. Right. In which South American country is Lake Poopó? P-O-O-P-O. In which South American country is Lake Poopó? Not Brazil. Not Colombia, not Peru. There's not many left, is there? Not Costa Rica. Oh, Bolivia. Well done, Mark. Here again. Bless him. Well done, Mark. It was Bolivia. What South America? Oh, just done that one. What are you doing, woman? What is Colonel Gaddafi's hometown? What is Colonel Gaddafi's hometown? Gaddafi, not Gaddafi. What? Hi, who said what? Welcome. Join in if you feel free. If you think you know the answers. It don't matter if you cheat. We Google answers and all sorts here. We're not fussy. No, not Libya. No, that's not it either. What is Colonel Gaddafi's hometown? That's the one, Lorna. Well done. Sirte. That's what it's called. What is a teasel? Spelled T-E-A-S-L-E. What is a teasel? You want my baby? I'm comfy, darling. You go, girl. Need specifics, people. If you know it, I need specifics. But you think, what if you have a speech impediment? It is a plant, but hi Metal, how's your day been? I think he's talking to you, Mark. It's a plant, yes, but I need more than it's a plant. It is a plant. What sort of a plant? A thistle. Yes, I'm going to give you that one. I'm going to give you that one, Mark. It is a prickly plant, so yes, it is presumably. Thistly. Right. Which iconic jazz singer was a former prostitute? Which iconic jazz singer is a former prostitute? Mark got it with a thistle type prickly plant. Monday's Monday, in. Well done, Mark. It is Billy Island. Yep. Billy Island, Billy Holiday. What am I on about? Yeesh. Which word can follow brace, cup, and gaunt? Which word can follow brace, coop, that's COUP, and gaunt? It is indeed let. Well done, Lorna. Yeah, bracelet, couplet, and gauntlet. In which year was FIFA found? Blah blah blah. In which year was FIFA founded? Hello, D. Is that for later as well? Or am I missing things? I don't think, oh, I don't know about D. I don't think Mandy could replay. In which year was FIFA founded? Oh, no. Oh, well done, Daniel. It is indeed 1904. That's very clever. Oh, Daniel, sorry. It was Mark's. Mark's was before yours. I do apologise, Daniel. But I've got to give it Mark. He got it first. I didn't see it up there. That's because so many of you put a thing on it at the same time. So I do apologise for that, dears. Right. What coarse fabric is woven from jute or hemp? What coarse fabric is woven from jute or hemp? No, it's a fabric. Money for old rope. Yeah, I'm going to give Chris that one because in the book it says burlap. So Chris was the first one with burlap. But as far as I'm aware, burlap and hessian are very much the same. But the book required burlap, so that's the only reason I've done it that way. Semper Fidelis is motto of which US fighting force? Semper Fidelis, SEMPER FIDELIS, Semper Fidelis is motto of which US fighting force? Well done, Trevor. It is indeed Marines. Do you know I got that one right, much to my own amazement? I do have a try sometimes. Right. What does Semper Fidelis mean? Well, back it up now, Trev. What does Semper Fidelis mean? Let's see who comes up with that one first. Are you on live chat or are you on top chat? You know what? I'm going to give it to Daniel. Always loyal, always faithful. That's what it means. So Daniel's got that one. Oh, that's your point back then, Chuck. No, I'll give it Daniel that one now. Let me see. In which film is the leading character Dorothy Gale? This is so easy. In which film is the leading character Dorothy Gale? Just going to see who's the fastest on this. Well done, oh no, sorry. Whoa, Daniel. Daniel was first. Blind me. You all came up together then. Yeah, Daniel got that one first on my board. Well done. Who played tenor sax at his own London jazz club? I've never heard of this bloke. So a bloke who played tenor sax at his own London jazz club. Oh, thank you. Who said what? It's only meant for fun. You can write silly answers down as well. We all do. If we don't know the real answer, we have a good laugh about it. Chubby checker. You wish, Trev. He did twist again, didn't he? You now remember that. Well done, Chris. Ronnie Scott is the correct answer. Yeah. Which brook follows Beecher's Brook in the Grand National? Which brook follows Beecher's Brook in the Grand National? Matt, you first Googled it. Oh, that's all right. Mel Brooks. Yeah. No, well done. Kelly Brook. No. Which brook follows Beecher's Brook in the Grand National? Well done, Mark. It is Valentine. Which liqueur is used in a sidecar cocktail? So you've got to be into your cocktails here now. Which liqueur is used in a sidecar cocktail? I just need the actual liqueur that are used. Nope. No. Oh, cherry brandy. I love cherry brandy. Not orange liqueur. Orange brandy. No. Brandy. Oh, I love brandy and all. No. You're making me drool, you lot now. Am I dribbling? Not cognac, no. Mmm. Well, I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious. I don't know what. I'm going to Google again myself. Oh, no, I'm not. Lord, I got that first. Control, that's the one. I was going to say I was going to just have a look and see what. Where is she? Just to see if the. I've never had Cointreau, so I don't know what it tastes like. Is it like an orange liqueur, or that's what we're going to look for? Because I wouldn't know. Whose name is used as a generic. Miramar. Whose name became a generic term for a traitor? Whose name became a generic term for a traitor? Is it orange liqueur? You see, somebody put orange liqueur, and I would not have known. You know, orange liqueur. I think it was Chris that said that, but I had no idea that what that was. So I wanted the name, which book gave me. Oh, it's Benedict Arnold. Judas. No, not Judas. Sorry, Benedict Arnold. No. I have to say it's a bit of a peculiar name. Like Staberinsky. Where do you find these or think them up? Oh dear. Judas would have been a good one, actually, good answer for that, but it ain't the answer I'm looking for. Timothy Turncoat. That's what you know it as. Right, no. Well, I don't know if I can give you another clue because it's it's different. It's something I've not known about. So, not Brutus, no. Oh dear. Not Brutus, no. Like Maximus. Oh dear, you're coming up with some good ones, I must say. None of them at right one, but you're snoring. Are you actually snoring on my live puppy? How very dare you, Michael Owen, like Maximus. Yeah. Hmm. whose name became a generic term for a traitor. Now, I'm going to give it you because it could be hours on this and it's not worth taking so much time up on it. The answer is to this one, Kid Kun Quisling. So there you have it. Vidcum, I can't read my own writing here. Vidcum, Vidkun, Vidcun Quisling. So that's that one done and out. Where is the Gulf of Carpentaria? What? Where is the, oh, excuse me. Where is the Gulf of Carpentaria? There you go. That was on the tip of your tongue. I thought it might be. Canny lad. Yeah. Where is the Gulf of Carpentaria? Deemed a traitor for insipid tongue twisters, I reckon. You could be very right there. The moon? No. No, not the moon. It is Australia. Yeah, Lorna. It's off Australia, you're right, darling. So well done. It's off the coast of Northern Australia, but we're not going to be a stickler. Who is Inspector Clouseau's manservant? If you knew he had one. So who was Inspector Clouseau's manservant? Oh, I'm yawning there. Oh, crikey. It must be getting near my bedtime, or are you snoring that's making me tired, Poppy Lolo? Mankini. It's right answer. It's a C, not a K. So we've got Mark Treasure on the board. I'll put Mark T. Well done, Mark. Which instrument is jazz musician John Coltrane's play? Which instrument did jazz musician John Coltrane play? Not trumpet. Not trumpet. Well done, Mark. Oh, no, wait a minute. If three of you all come up at once. Hello, Queen. That's the one. Tenor. Sax is right. Where is she gone? There we are. That's hello, got that one. If you are a cyberphobic, what are you afraid of? If you are a cyberphobic, what are you afraid of? A cyberphobic. Well, I would say technology is the correct answer, but it's not the exact answer. Oh, thank you. That is it. Colette has got it. It's actually computers, not just technology as a thingy. So that's Colette with that one. And then which athlete's nickname was Flojo? Which athlete's nickname was Flojo? Oh, bye. Who said what? Be nice having you, and come see us again next week. 7:30 for 8 o'clock start on quiz. And it's all prepared, ready. I did it earlier. Here's what I prepared earlier. That's the right one. Well done, Daniel. It's Florence Griffith Joyner. Her name. Which former SS officer was known as the Butcher of Lyons? Which former SS officer was known as the Butcher of Lyons? This is your last question. Beef and pork. Yeah, it's not that. Yeah, I need more than that, Mark. I need his name. Yeah, and I'm going to give it Colette because she's got the class Barbie. Yep, so that's the last question. So, well done, Colette. Last two, what you got them in? Chris with 3. Hello Queen with 5. Lorna with 5. Daniel with 4. Trevor with 1. Mark Treasure Nations with 1. And Mark Links with 10. So our Mark Links is a winner. Well done. Well done, everybody, because they're ruddy awful questions. I say it every week, and it's true every week. They ask me these questions. Quick preview of next week's quiz. Are you ready? That's it. That's all you get. If you've got a photo memory, you'll be well aware. You'll know what you're expecting next week now. So very well done. Who's a clever lad then, Mark? But they're a bit, I mean, to say they're supposed to be pub quiz these, but I don't think they're like pub type questions, do you? You know, some of them are really meaty questions and need half a page to write a bloody question down, let alone answer. But there we have it. I don't know, we've lost Percy, we've lost Adrian the last couple of weeks. Oh, thanks, Mark. We're all ready for next week anyway. We've got another one all set up and ready. So, and you've had a sneak peek. But it's 5 to 9, so I'm going to call it a night and finish it. I think it's just that when I start getting to this time of night, I start getting to be needing my. I'm shutting down as well. now, Daniel, sorry, because I started getting really breathless early on now, so I go and get on my nebulizer and give myself a bit of a boost before I actually go to bed and what have you, and I get all my meds took, and then I can snuggle down and just chill. So thank you all very much for being here. I love you all. I think it's great that you're still coming. I was getting a bit concerned that people were getting fed up with quiz, and you know what I mean. So, but we've not had any issues for a change. No trolls tonight. But there we go. And I have got a couple of videos I've got to do. I have got a video where I've actually been sent some happy mail, but it came the other day, and I've really got to get on. You know, I've got mark on the brain. I've got a mark on my brain. Yeah. So, yeah, so I think it's best if I close off early, and then I keep myself fit enough for next time. And I'll be on probably tomorrow. As I say, I've got a couple of videos I've got to do. So take care. Keep an eye open for those tomorrow. They won't be live ones. They'll just be put up, you know, and set going. So you can watch them at your leisure. And hopefully I'll see you all again next week. So take care, everybody. Stay safe out there. And see you later. Bye.